Yep. Okay. So, anyways, we passed Ohio. Ohio passed a smoking ban. And I'm a smoker. So I'm not real happy with this. I think that financially it was a completely ignorant move for the state. Definitely not going to help our economy. So I'm going to explain my reasoning a little bit. Okay? You take the smokers, and within the last 2 years here, they've tacked on an extra $2 for cigarette taxes, which is extremely annoying because, my God, I remember when cigarettes were $2 a pack. Now it's almost $5. So yeah. So anyways, sorry. So you take all these people that are smokers, and smokers as a whole tend to be more social than non-smokers. So what that means is bars, basically. Restaurants too. As for the bar part, smokers, we smoke more when we drink. And I'm not saying every single smoker does this, I'm saying as a whole. We smoke more when we drink. So there's extra revenue when we can be social smokers. So there's some lost revenue there. And then smokers probably aren't going to go to the bar anymore because, yeah, I can't go to the bar and have a drink and not have a cigarette. I don't think so. So there's lost sales tax, lost alcohol tax, stuff like that. Lost gas. If you'll drive to the bar, there's gas money there. So yeah, big chunk of lost revenue. As for the restaurant part, well, smokers, we sit there longer. Which, if you're an asshole and you don't tip your waitress a little bit extra for sitting at her table and taking up her spot, then you're a dick. So just keep that in mind. You know, if you go to the restaurant and you're sitting there for a while, give her a couple extra bucks, man. You're taking up her time. So anyways, sales-wise, as for restaurant sales, you go to the restaurant and have dinner, whatever. Sales-wise, smokers' check is usually higher because we're sitting there longer, and you sit there after dinner, you smoke a cigarette. After about 20 minutes or so, you're like, maybe I could fit that dessert in. So you go ahead and add on a dessert to your bill. And then we probably drink more alcohol while we're there too. So yeah, more lost revenue. So that's why I think it's lost revenue for the state. So in addition to that, no, not in addition to, but yeah, I don't know. Lost my train of thought for a sec. So anyways, I'm just kind of concerned about our economy here because of this ban. I'm kind of curious how they're going to make it up. How are they going to fill that deficit? They're going to have to raise gas taxes, property taxes, income taxes, sales taxes, alcohol taxes. I really don't think people are going to be real happy when they raise all these taxes to try to make up for that. So there you go. And I understand that a lot of non-smokers don't want to be around the cigarette smoke. And I understand that. That's your choice. But I should have that choice as well. That's fair. And if you want to be pissy about it, it's kind of like I'm a smoker and I'm being discriminated against. That's not very constitutional. So I'm so angry because, oh my God, it's cigarettes, for Christ's sake. And I fully agree that smoking is bad for you. I do. And I still do it, and that's not going to change anytime soon. But I do not agree that it causes cancer. I just don't. Here's an example of why. There was this woman, I think she died last year, maybe the year before, but she was like old. She was over 100. She was like 105, 108, something like that. But she smoked her entire life. That's a long time to be smoking. 100 years? Good Lord. So anyway, smokes her entire life. She quit about 6 months before she died. That's a whole different thing. We'll get into that later. So anyway, she smokes until 6 months before she dies. The only reason she quit was because she was blind and she was afraid to burn herself. And she didn't have any health problems from smoking all those years. So, yeah, I don't really think cigarettes are any more dangerous than sitting outside at a bonfire, walking down the street in a busy town with all the car fumes, stuff like that. I think it's all equally dangerous. So, ban smoking is just not right. Nope, not at all. So, I don't know, I just think banning smoking is wrong. It's wrong. We've had these stand commercials for like, oh God, I don't know how long, but they're so annoying. And they're supposed to deter people from smoking, which it always ends up making me angry. There's this one with this little girl, and she sits there, and she goes, every time I see someone smoke, I go, yeah. Every time I see that commercial, I have to light a cigarette. And as petty as it sounds, I gotta blow the smoke with the TV screen because it pisses me off. Because, my God, don't be stupid. Whiners, whiners, whiners. So there you go. That's my opinions on smoking bans. Think it's retarded. And I'm pretty tickled to know that there's going to be inconveniences for everyone now because they inconvenienced us. So look forward to those higher taxes, people. Congratulations for taking away my rights. Bye.